Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, we went through this particular level of the Temple of Aethys. Cleared out as much as we could, and now the time has come for us to go a little bit deeper. Of course there's a second floor. Let's go down there, see if we can find these bodies we need to find and bury. I don't know how difficult they will be to find, but we'll do the best we can. Find the remains of the Euthasian priests.
Got it.
You know, it's strange looking back. All the time I spent here growing up. Never seeing what was coming.
Is there anything around here in this entry hall? Oh, one moment, I want to try something. There we go. Got rid of the auto slow. I did not want to deal with that. That was annoying. Oh. More foes. Shadows. Alright. A little dazing. Not the best. Okay, there we go. So now we're dealing with shadows. Yeah, I thought that might have been a way through. I guess I was wrong. There's another. Oh geez, that thing teleported. You, run away! There we go. Okay, that took care of it. And there's another one here. There we go. Another shadow dealt with. Looks like this is gonna go into something. Oh, look at that.
Nice and quiet.
Treasures. And there was a trap on there. Good thing I entered that. You cannot disarm the trap.
Why not?
I'll go ahead and unlock that, I guess.
Done.
We've got a fine S-stock. Okay. I have no idea how dangerous this is going to be. Let me throw down a save before I try it. Just in case this blows up in our face and completely destroys us.
That's not good.
Oh! Yeah. Give me a moment. That was extremely painful. You, surprisingly, seem to be able to resist that a bit. I take it back.
Better care of Ella.
He did not resist that. One moment. So it's noted. We're going to ignore that. Okay. Let's take a look down this hall, see what we can see. Probably more of these dangerous spirits. Let's take a look down this side. We'll go ahead and enter that. Just want to unlock every path before I try opening any of the doors. Huh. A flooded area. That's interesting. Alright, so we've got a room here, room here, room here, room here, room here. Alright, let's start with this one all the way over here. So what do we got in here? Another shadow. Oh, there's two! Okay, there goes one shadow, now for the other.
Curses!
Almost. There we go.
Time to see and not be
That
seen.
one's got a trap. And the rest... And the other one does not. Or it did. Or it did. We just didn't see it. Cloak of an Eothasian priest. Oh, hi, Phantom.
Curses!
Ouch, when a party member is reduced to 0 endurance, they are knocked out. This means they are out of the fight, but as long as your side is victorious, they will regenerate their endurance when combat ends. Even though endurance regenerates after combat, health does not. Keep an eye on the bar to the left of a character's portrait to prevent them from becoming maimed or killed. Well, crap.
Damn it! We gotta take better care.
Yeah, this is not going well.
You're not
Kill the
getting
thing
to
already,
me.
please. Okay. I gotta reload here. This is... Oh, can you finish it?
Arathis!
I gotta reload again. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully with less dying. Do you have anything you can cast? I guess cast one of those. See if it- There wasn't really a point to that, he was almost dead. Okay. Shh. So we know that these are trapped,
I'll see what I can find.
yet we can't see the traps now. For some reason. Oh, there! They detected
Look
it.
at this.
Can you disarm it?
The work of a moment.
Yes, you can. That one can be disarmed, and it has absolute garbage. This one we can't even see, but we do know about it. So we're gonna leave that alone. Okay. How about we take a look at this room up here, then? Let me drop down a save before we try going in. Okay, what have you got in here? Another phantom. These guys seem a bit more dangerous, so go ahead, cast Miloletta's minor missiles.
Lava beyond seek.
Okay, that was a little bit of damage. There we go.
No problem.
Let's see. It is not within our natures to forgive. Those who seek redemption seek a long and winding path. A road which takes us down into the very hollows of our soul and asks us to reflect upon the fractured aspects of ourselves.
Laying low.
Oh!
Would you look at this?
Well, look at that. A bunch of gems and coins. Well, ingredients, anyway. So hey, at least we found something useful in that one. Okay. Let's take a look at the room to the southwest here. Once again, save before we go in. I will say, this floor is proving to be kind of dangerous and difficult. And we've got a couple more shadows. 3 of them! Oh boy. Okay, they're splitting up a little bit, but that's fine. We can deal with this. Come on, take it down. There we go.
Time to see and not be seen.
You hear a grinding noise beneath your feet and a rush of water. That opened up that path. Interesting. Could be something important down there. Let's take a look. Okay, lesser black ooze.
That's it!
Okay, I think we can deal with these oozes easily. Almost. There we go. We've got a gleaming silver key. Oh, that seems useful. For something. Okay. It probably unlocks... Ah, I think it unlocks this door. So there might be something interesting in here. Let me save again. Want to make sure I get saves out, because we're getting dangerously low on health. Alright, what do we have in here? Another shadow. What did that say? Down into darkness. Sure. Don't worry, you're not gonna last too long. Apparently we can knock these things down. If we wanted to try.
I shall be discreet.
Okay. Aothasian Prayer. Interesting. Take the rest of those lockpicks. This may be needed. For a puzzle, I mean. Another Aothasian Prayer. And a crumpled note. This letter is fairly intact, though the parchment itself has been crumpled. Giester, I know that the temple baths boast great healing properties and that your back ails you still. Still, I would ask that if you were to indulge for the greater part of the day, you give over your key to the sanctum to someone else for safe-keeping. This is not the first time we've been forced to wait to perform the day's rites, and Rectrix Obrica is often too far below to hear our knocking. So that would have been our clue for having to go down there in order to get the key into this final room. Alright. Once again, a save before we go in. This may be the final room. Alright, unlock it. What do we have in here? Another shadow. Say, can you knock him down? That was a complete fail. But it's down. And we have to go... Oh, no, it's right down here. More oozes.
Yeah.
Yeah, split up for a minute here.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. When a character's health bar begins flashing red, it's a sign that they may soon be maimed or killed. Rest at an inn or use camping supplies to fully restore health. If health reaches 0, the character will immediately drop. Depending on your difficulty settings, the character will either be maimed or killed. A maimed character suffers severe combat penalties and will die if they take any additional damage. Killed characters are just dead, and in Pillars of Eternity, there's no coming back. Right, dangerous, wonderful.
Got it.
But I think we're almost through this place. The still dark waters are reflective as black glass.
Laying low.
Yeah, I think we're almost through this. That stairwell going up. Interesting. There's a screech of metal and a snapping noise as you pull the lever. I think we found what we were looking for. I'm going to save before we interact with it just in case. Okay, let's go in
Remind
here.
me never to help
Wow.
kill my god again.
Time to see.
That is
and not
a
be
lot of bodies and a lot of blood. Oh boy, more visions. The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure, features a blur of mist or smoke before the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways and into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you. A fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Wyrton has joined you here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory, he glances at you for a moment and then looks past, at someone else. "I'll come back once they're gone," he's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowd, and his words are growing faint. "Just keep quiet, we can't take any chances." Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There is only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded until the knowledge settles onto you like a cloak. Candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with a sick certainty that nobody is coming. There is a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet, slurping gurgle and a ragged sob. You cannot see, and so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear in the faint murmuring to your right the familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You are too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leeches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness. But this one does not end. The spirit releases you, and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by the sickly illumination of the soul, and still drifting like a fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirit in waves, fraying at your own emotions. I'm sorry. I hope you find some peace in the next life. The spirit seems to withdraw into itself. You sense less of its fear and confusion as it recedes, but the soul lingers still. No matter how many times I see you staring off into nothing, it doesn't get any less weird. Gather the remains. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all. And now we have to get back to Wyrton. Oh, there is plenty of things in here. Some of the gold leaf on these relics is chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks upon one of the bowls. There are faint scratches upon the brickwork by the door hinges. This stand rocks unsteadily on its base.
This
Seems
won't
that the
stop
mechanism
me
is
long.
broken.
There, done.
Ooh, Gon's share. A flail. And we got a pry bar. You know what? It does a little less damage. But it is also a unique flail. And I think what I gave you... I think flails are something you can use. Morning Star. I take it back. You use Morning Stars, not flails. Well, we're definitely going to be holding on to it. Let's see. Okay. Two other things to look at. A bunch of coins and a bunch of Adra. Well, let's move on. A Scolder. I think we've dealt with them before. Okay, you cast that. There we go. Dealt with them. How about you try knocking him down?
Yeah.
How may I help?
And there we go. Got him. There's a bit more damage to Aloth than I'd like, but at least we killed him.
Time to see and not be seen.
And we've got the Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil, which gives us extra resolve and precision, I think it said. Yes, resolve and, not precision, perception. It's a pretty good item. Go ahead, you can wear that. And we head back up. Is this the other side of that wall that I swear had to have something? Yes, it is. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. Not the door I expected to open, but I'll take it. And there is something here to interact with. Let me put a save first. Alright, what happens here? The candles flicker gently as you approach. There's a gap above the altar, lined with broken glass, where a mirror may once have been set into the wall.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
What's this all for?
Redemption. They got this whole right for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then, you come out into this room, and they uncover your eyes again, and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family. It's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life.
Idair's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems for a moment to be a younger man.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
We'll leave them be. Alright. Well...
Nice to see those candles still burning. I figured they'd have gone out by now.
Yeah, I can understand that. Now, we need to go speak with the guy over here. See what he has to say about what he did. Did he intend to leave them down there, or was he just never able to come back?
Gods keep you.
Wharton smiles nervously as you approach. Think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arm's hurting a little less. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly about the ruins. Something you're nervous about? No, of course not. Just never good to linger around these places, that's all. Did you find anything? You lied to me. What? Wharton grins uncertainly. I was clear about everything. The risk involved. Is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders. And I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. You're very nervous for an honest man. Something weighing on your conscience, maybe? Wharton opens his mouth to protest, but something in your expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice, when he speaks, is small. How did you... That place is full of shadows. Spirits of those you killed. That's not... I didn't kill them! Right up until the end, You don't understand. I tried to help them. I did. Every day. Every single day I went to that temple and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire and Raedric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. What happened? Raedric sent word he was going to have them arrested. Drag them out, lock them up. They wouldn't listen. The Rectrix said they'd be reborn if anything should happen, and she wasn't afraid. I convinced them to hide, at least. They have that vault full of old relics, gold and such. I thought they could hide in there, and once the guards left, they'd have something to sell for passage out of the Deerwood, back to Edir. When I told the men that the priests had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. There was nothing I could do. Idair's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Nothing you could do but tell someone, get the town together, organize a rescue. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I'd known. They were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. Now all we got left is people like you. You could have spoken up, told Raedric the truth. Wharton nods slowly. I could have. It would have ruined me, maybe killed me. But I could have saved them. I didn't. I told you the way of it. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. It's not too late to make amends. Wharton lets out the breath he was holding. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Bury their bones. Try to lead a better life than you have so far. Wharton looks at the remains. He runs a hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. I can do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest. Try and do right by them. Somehow. Thank you. Truly, for what you've done. Giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use. And mission accomplished. He did kill them, but his intention was to try and save them. He just couldn't go through the other half of it. It wasn't a planned murder, or an intentional, malicious attempt to kill them. It was an attempt to save them that went wrong. I can't wish his death for that. Alright, let's head over to the inn and rest for the night. And then I'm going to end the episode. Well, first, I guess I can sell things to the inn here. We do have some things that we can sell. I mean, why not? Alright.
Hail and well met.
First things first, we have things to sell. So, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. I'm gonna hold on to every artifact I have. Sell that, sell that. We're not really gonna need any traps, so we can sell that. And... oh, these actually do, these do cost things. So, I guess I can get rid of any books that I don't need. I'll sell that one too. That'll do. 609 gold. Pretty nice. And let's get a rest here. I could have taken Laborer's Rest, which would have given me mechanics, which might have enabled me to disable those traps. It would have been a thought. I could have tried that. I didn't. Oops. But the extra resolve is also very nice to have. Alright, and with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, the time has come for us to leave the town and start exploring. I think maybe we'll take a look to the south first, see what's going on there. I think there's something to the south in Magran's Fork that we could very much use. I may look towards Esternwood as well, just to clear it out. We'll see what happens. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Phalai. That is Laniara, Edir, and Aloth. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, and I shall see you all next time.